The other day I started thinking about, I was having kind of a down day, and that happens to me from time to time. Now, whether that has to do with my period coming or I have no idea. I can never tell what's going to make me bitchy, but things are going pretty well right now. So I'm just wondering, like, what's up with that? Like, why am I in a bad mood? Can you turn the light back on, please? Sometimes it's because I have no free time to myself. None. Like, I don't even get to go to the bathroom by myself. The baby comes in there with me. So anyway, part of it is that, like, everything I do gets undone because she's 2, and if I straighten something up, she goes and digs into it, like she digs in all the drawers, and that's annoying after a while, like to put in work, and I know I'm supposed to be enjoying every minute of this last chance parenting, like I'm 47 and I had a baby at 45, so I should be enjoying every minute. So then I feel bad that I'm not enjoying every minute, but sometimes it just blows. Like, I want to go to the bathroom by myself. It looks so great for everyone, and sometimes it's just not so great. Sometimes it's great. Like, the stuff I put online is great. Like, she's cute and sweet and fun, but sometimes it's just not great. Like, right now, I mean, everything I do, she's like, Mommy, Mommy, Mommy. I don't want to color right now. I don't want to paint right now. I've got a trainer coming in a little bit. The baby has to watch TV while I lift weights. I really don't feel like lifting weights.
Mommy, come here.
For what?
Please come here.
Okay, first you come over here. Come over here. Oh, and she never listens. This is the one time.
This color.
What?
This color.
What color?
This color pink.
And then I feel like a dick because I should be enjoying myself. Look how freaking cute this kid is. I should be enjoying myself. I did take her to the park this morning and I really enjoyed that. Okay, come on, show me. I think that that's a big part of it. And then my husband will really piss me off because he'll be like, well, why don't we look for a preschool? And I'm like, no, I'm 47, I have a baby. I should be enjoying this. What's wrong with me? And so then he's like, well, whatever you want, babe. And so he's so nice that I just want to like throw my coffee cup at him. So I'm just like, some weeks I'm just a gigantic bitch. One of the things that I can start with that really helps me is I check in with my routines. Get back to those routines that really help you. One of the things that really helps me is I put dinner on the table early. That way the dishes are done early, the homework's done. I can get to my like really minimal skin routine at night.
Someone's color pink.
Yes, they're very beautiful.
Color.
Always coming? I don't have another one, I just have those. Even if it's like you can't get everything together one day, like maybe your life is just blown up, your house is a mess, you have no groceries, whatever the deal is, just do the best thing you can do that day. Maybe just drink your water. Get your water in, get out for a walk. Take a tub, something. Do something so you can start getting back to your regular routines. And if you don't have routines set up, that's a whole other video and I'll link it below. But you really have to have routines to make it through being a woman, I feel like. Sometimes if you're feeling overwhelmed, making a list of your goals for the day, like I've got to get, bare minimum, I've got to get to the grocery store and get some food. I've got to do some meal planning for the week because meal planning before you go to the grocery store is such a big time saver because then you don't have to do it several times during the week. And I've got to get some exercise today. And the exercise is a huge one too because that's going to kill several birds in one stone. It's going to be great for your skin, your joints, great for your mental attitude. Maybe you can meet up with a friend, so you're actually getting a social aspect in there. But getting out there, even if it's just like 20 minutes, do something to get your heart rate up. I promise you it will be a bridge to getting to the other side of feeling better. Dude, getting a workout in, washing my face, and putting on something cute, total game changer. I feel like 1000% better. And then I'm able to like actually do something cool, like compliment someone. You compliment someone, you feel so much better about yourself. Say something nice to someone else. It like multiplies inside you. Oh, I did this thing, it's a dream board. I wonder if I should show it to you guys. You guys will think I'm a big cornball, but I thought it was like totally only for the millennials, but this old lady did it. And I wrote down my who, what, where, when, and why. My dream is to lose 15 pounds in 3 months. So that's a realistic goal. It's 5 pounds a month. Oh, look at that mascara all over. Oh my gosh. 5 pounds a month, super realistic. So this is my first month. I started at 196 up at the top. And you can see, like, these are all my notes. This is where I jogged with Mia. We joined the YMCA. We did a push-up regimen where we all tried to do push-ups. We only got probably 5 or 6 days in where we all did push-ups, but it's something, right? I did squats and lunges. I worked out with a trainer several times. So this is my next month. This is this month coming up, and I've already hit my goal. So sort of like laying out what your goals are, what you want to achieve, what your reason is, your who, what, where, when, and why. Being able to rely on your dream board or some kind of journaling, some sort of way, like, because I know I was having a bad week once where I'm like, I just suck, I'm never gonna lose any weight, and I do that to myself. I'm great at negative self-talk for myself. I can say nice things to other people all day, but when it comes to me, I am so cruel and mean and heartless and not my own best friend, and that's something that I just definitely have to work on. And I've been working on it over the years. But when I look back, I'm like, girl, it's day 6 of this week and you got 4 workouts in. And you got 5 of those days you did great on your diet. And no, the scale hasn't changed, but who cares? It's coming. The order has been placed. It just has not been shipped yet. It's going to show up, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, So being able to look back at your dream board or your journal or whatever and realize, okay, I actually am doing the right things, and therefore I'm going to keep on doing the right things. And sometimes that's what you need to kind of get yourself out of your funk. Sometimes for me, it's really helpful to count my blessings. So if I'm having a lot of anxiety, or if I just feel like things aren't going right today, or I can't get anything done, or I'm doing that negative self-talk that I talk about, I will just sit back and count my blessings and just think about how the sun is shining and I get to live near the beach, and whatever those things are for you that make you happy. Maybe you're a teacher and you get to inspire 30 kids, or maybe 40, I don't even know how many are in a classroom these days, but maybe you get to have a really cool job and inspire people, or maybe you don't have to work and you get to stay at home, or whatever that blessing is for you. Sitting around and making a list of 4 or 5 things that are like your top blessings, your spouse, your healthy kids, your parents are still alive, whatever that is, start counting those blessings, and then that kind of multiplies and you're like, okay, life's not that bad. I got some good stuff going on. One of the things I have to admit that I do is I self-sabotage. So, if you can avoid doing this to yourself, you'll be so far ahead of where I've been. On a day where things aren't going exactly as I would wish, I sometimes do things like eat things I shouldn't, or watch things on TV I shouldn't that just don't fill me up, which, like, don't watch the Ted Bundy tapes. It'll make you so sad. There's so many sad things to watch on Netflix, and if you're really affected by what you watch in the media or whatever, you have to be very careful about that. But don't self-sabotage. Don't go out and do retail therapy, because really you're going to get the bill in a month and be so sad. I'm actually getting ready to go back to MAC and return a bunch of cosmetics that just don't work for me. And I think even last night I'm missing my husband because he was gone, and I'm looking through the Nordstrom rack, I don't need more shoes. So don't self-sabotage, don't overeat, don't overspend, don't go gamble, don't go overdrink. Just sit in where you are and try and get through this little phase and realize that it's gonna pass. What is it that's really bugging me? Sometimes it's I'm so fed up with the same thing we've got going on with a kid that keeps happening over and over again, or what is the thing that's putting you in a bad mood? And if it's really just it's hormonal, or it's some kind of an irritation that you can't control, just realize that those feelings are gonna pass, and you can make changes in your life. We had a situation where we can't control. Our one daughter is she has such a hard time looking at the right stuff online. So we just said, you know what, you're too young to handle it, and we just took it all away. No phone, no computer, no access to YouTube, nothing. Because we've been over it for a year and a half with her, and we've explained to her why she's not ready to look at some of the things she wants to look at, and she just continues to do it. So we just took it all away, and that's been great for me, because now I'm not sitting around worried at what she's looking at. And if she does get on the computer for school, she has to do it right down here in front of me. So sometimes you have to actually figure out what's bugging me and then clean up that situation. If it's a friend who's been shitty to you, or you need to set a boundary with a friend, or whatever the deal is, setting that boundary can sometimes be super helpful, and then that's solved. But if there's nothing really that you can put your finger on that's bugging you and you're just bitchy, hey, join the crowd. I'm bitchy all the time. I mean, Easter, I could have been fit to be tied, and I think it was, for me, I think it was because there was all this Easter candy around that I wasn't gonna eat. Well, I didn't eat it, and you know what? I'm like 20 pounds down right now. I'm like 25 pounds away from my goal weight. So I made a great choice, and I got through it, and it passed. So remembering that things will pass, surround yourself with a community of people that can help you get through whatever you're going through. Do remember that whatever you're going through can and will pass, and you're not going to be in a bad mood forever. And
Hold the tomato.
no, you can't hold the tomato. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you found something in here that you thought was helpful, go ahead and share it if you know somebody that could benefit from it, and also swipe the like button. And if you'd like to subscribe, I make videos about being a crazy old mom of a 2-year-old, a 12-year-old, a 13-year-old, a 14-year-old, and a 17-year-old. I have 5 kids, and I'm happy, just a little crazy mom.